Somebody asked me the other day, why don't you trust the government? What radicalized you?
Oh, but you were never supposed to trust your government. Questioning authority is not the radical position. Being blindly obedient to authority, that's the radical position. I mean, nearly every single radical, backwards, despot, batshit crazy dictatorship in all of history is the result of hordes and hordes of idiots believing that this government, this one's different. This dear leader, this is the one that we should obey and trust without question. The moderate position is that you elect a government and then you hold them relentlessly accountable to the letter of the law until you elect a new one. And then you do that again, and you never stop doing that. At no point can any of them be trusted, especially if you're American, right? I mean, your founding fathers not only wrote in checks and balances to try and limit the government's power, but also wrote an amendment securing you the right to bear arms so you can defend yourself from a tyrannical government should that become necessary. Your government is founded on the principle that you should not trust your government. One of Benjamin Franklin's most famous quotes is, "Those who would trade their freedom for safety deserve neither," which is actually paraphrasing. It's much longer than that. The point is, who is it you're trading your freedom to in exchange for safety there, right? It's the government. Your forefathers went out of their way to warn you about the dangers of too much centralized power. They warned you about the dangers of central banking. They warned you about the dangers of corporate monopolies. They warned you about the dangers of the military-industrial complex. And now, thanks to decades worth of lies, of misinformation, of misdirection and propaganda, all of those things have taken deep root, not just in America, but in all of the world. Pushing back against those things is not only sensible, not only moderate, but patriotic. Politically radical is believing that this time, despite all of human history being evidence to the contrary, that if you surrender your freedom and surrender your power and surrender your will and give your obedience to this one super special authoritarian leader, this time it's going to work out well. So be a moderate. Revolution.